All right, moving on. Continuing on from what I was saying. You know, there's always a something to reflect on. This is why they say when you look at something, reflect on it, right? Reflect on it. And you start to see that a lot of what happens outside of you is literally what and it's up to you. You see, here's the thing. People empower whatever they pay attention to. And you know, in a situation like this, here's how I know you decided to just participate, be part of something, be part of an energy that isn't yours. I'm going to tell you why. You did not do things for yourself. You did it where you're partaking in something and you decided to make a quick move on it. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, the whole topic is about veganism. First of all, I didn't know eggs were vegan, okay? And two, when did I ever say I'm a vegan, and when did I ever say my dog is a vegan? I never said my dog was vegan. So understand this, you just made a quick impulsive action. And these things don't serve you. There's always going to be things that will come back to you. See, here's the thing, all right? You want to partake in something, you're not fulfilled. The malnourishment is really in you, which is why you saw it outside of you. And you looked for the fulfillment by trying to gain a following based on a topic of illusion, because I've never talked about veganism. Yet you still stress, even in one of the comments, veganism, when there's clearly an egg in the bowl. How is eggs vegan? How are eggs vegan? See, this is what happens. See, there's energies that want to be fed. And the way this happens is that they'll possess that one person, and then everybody who wants to partake or participate will be part of that energy. Partake, participate, partake. Be a part of. It ain't really you. Clearly, it's a misleading message, right? You are misled and you are misleading now. See, there's a lot of people who think, see, this is where people, I believe people pretend to care. They pretend to care. They pretend to care. Are you really worried about my dog, the Amazon rainforest, Area 51? Are people even really, do they really care about this? Or are they just participating, want to be a part of an energy now? An energy that they didn't create. They're followers, like the followers on a fucking train. It's led by a conductor, but you ain't the conductor. You're just following. Following along, like a following spirit. And that's all you'll be, is always going to be a following spirit. Because you can't think for yourself. You're told how to think. You're one of those people I mentioned where you're told how to think, instead of just thinking for yourself. Being a creator of your own thing. But how we say, to each their own, right? See, in my videos, I don't tell people what to do or how to think. This is why I'm very clearly stressed. Don't believe what I say. I don't indoctrinate nobody. I just put out my energy. And if it resonates with you, cool. See, it's not about debating. It's literally about, if it doesn't resonate with you, just keep it moving. You got to understand. Even to just hit a thumbs down or put a negative comment or even a positive one, you're partaking in an energy. But are you conscious where you're partaking, or are you putting yourself in a state where you're trying to connect with the energy that I put out to build on it? Because there's people who would just try to put it in there, but to kind of further create the illusion of separation, when in reality, there really is nothing to judge but yourself. But when you judge yourself, you have to judge yourself even correctly. You have to judge yourself in a way where It's a constructive criticism for yourself. When you're able to spot these things, you can make changes. But where's the authenticity? So here's the thing. My intention here is to empower my fellow man, which is why I talk about things that are only going to empower. But if it doesn't resonate with you, just keep it moving. You have this up. This is what the beauty of the evolution of where you're at now in this present moment is. And there's an art of just letting people be. But you pretend to care. Let's say if my dog was malnourished and he died, would you really care? Or would you just have fuel to really partake in this energy that you decided to participate in, to be a part of? Because you're just part of something rather than just being you. Knowing that you, and if you are you, you'll know that everything is you. Which is why when you see something with your perception, I got comments. You're the only one that left a negative comment. The thing is that with that negative comment, you're the only one who will perceive something wrong with what you're looking at. Other people don't. Now, if you did your research, you can clearly see what a malnutrition dog looks like. It's like very, very obvious. So this is pretty much a connection to what I was talking about before. And I will continue to do what I was doing. See, this wasn't a sidetrack. And be an appreciation that I even participated myself into this energy to actually empower everyone, including yourself. But I am getting something out of this. See, like I said, I take preventative measures, okay? My garden is clean. I keep my mindset as clean as possible, and I try to work, and here's the thing. I try to understand why people do what they do. I even understand why you do what you do. I had to literally think about it. Why do you do what you do? So what am I doing? The same way I do is instead of coming out, lashing, no, I'm just transmuting this energy, putting out the knowledge I know, and speaking what I perceive things to be at this moment in time, which terms and conditions may be subject to change later. So I'm going to have some interesting topics coming up, which is what I originally was working on. And again, I decided to do this sidetrack because as the conductor, I could have just kept going on my merry way. But instead, I decided to derail from what I was doing as the conductor to lead a energy of my own. That's my energy. So we'll talk soon, okay? I am in much appreciation, by the way. Don't think that I'm taking this as a bad video. This is actually a very, very good thing. I am in appreciation for everything that comes my way. Everything's a lesson for me too.